नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। I welcome all the living and practicing Hindus from all over the world. I welcome every one of you, SJP, Sarvanyapita Kartas, Yajamans, Manifestors, Srimahans, Mahans, Kotaris, Tanidar, Kayakalpa Yoga participant, Kailasas E-Gurukul students, Kailasas NHU students, thousands of Paramashivoham participants who have logged in from all over the world having Nayana Diksha, Inner Awakening graduates, I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Today, second day of the Chittirai Brahmotsavam celebration in Adi Kailasa, Nityananda Peetam and all our Sarvanya Peetas. Nityanandeshwari, Parashakti, Meenakshi is gracing in Sarva Alankara, adorned with Amlana Mala, seated on Swarna Hamsa Vahana. Somasundareshwara, along with Parashakti Meenakshi, is gracing in Sarva Alankara, seated on Swarna Rishabha Vahana. Let's now first offer our worship at their feet.
Balarkaruna Padma Peetha Nilayam Vamadi Shaktyavritam Yela Gandhi Sukuntalam Vinayanam Hemambara Lankritam Vame Lambakaram Sushailatanayam Dakshe Karendivaram Shyamabham Sharadinducharuvadanam Dhyayet Sumine Kshanam Om Dhurasi Dhurvadhurvantan Dhurvatanyo Osman Dhurvatitan Dhurvayam Vayan Dhurvamasvan Devanamasisastitamam Bapritamam Jushtatamam Vanhitamam देवहूतम अमहृतमसि हविर्धानंदृगंहस्वमाह्वार मित्रस्य त्वाचक्षुषा प्रेक्षेमा भेर्मा संविक्था मात्वाहिगुंसिषम् ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमः धूपमाघ्रापयामि ओम उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदोपघ्नन् निरृतिं मम वशुगुश्च मह्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानो हिगुंसि जातवेदो गामश्वं पुरुषं जगत् अबिभ्रदग्नागहि श्रिया मा परिपातय। ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति मीनाक्षी देवी नमः एकहारति दीपं संदर्शयामि। ओम मधुवातार्तायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नसन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषति मधुमत्पार्थिवगुम्रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागं मस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु मधु मधु। ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति मीनाक्षी देवी नमः नानाविधानि नैवेद्यानि निवेदयामि। ओम बहुग्वै बह्वश्वायै बह्वजामिकायै बहुव्रीह्यवायै बहुमाशतिलायै बहुहिरण्यायै बहुहस्तिकायै बहुदासपुरुषायै ह्रयिमत्यै पुष्टिमत्यै बहुरायस्पोषायै राजास्तु। ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति मीनाक्षी देवी नमः सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः सर्वोपचार पूजार्थे सर्वापराध क्षमापणार्थे समस्त मंगल प्राप्त्यर्थे कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षान् धारयामि। धूरसि धूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वदयोऽस्मान् धूर्वति तन्धूर्वयं वयं धूर्वामस्तं देवानां सृष्टितमं स्वप्रितमञ्जुष्टतमं वह्नितमं देवहूतममहृतमपि हविर्धानं हस्मास्वाहार मित्रस्य स्वाचकुषा प्रेक्षेमा भेर्मा संविक्था मा स्वाहिं ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामिने नमो नमः धूपमाघ्रापयामि ओम उद्दीप्य सुजातवेदोपघ्ननिरृतिर्मम पशुविश्चमत्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानो हि गुप्ति जातवेदो कामश्वं पुरुषं जगत् अभिभ्रदन् आगहि श्रिया मा परिपातय ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामिने नमो नमः एकहारती दीपं संदर्शयामि ओम अमृते अमृतोद्भवे अमृतवर्षिणी अमृतं श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामिने नमो नमः नानाविधानि नैवेद्यानि निवेदयामि एतस्य राज्यमादत्ते यो राजासन् राज्यो वासो मे न यजते देवसुवामेतानि हवीगुंषि भवन्ति य एतावन्तो वै देवानागुं सवाः तयेवास्मै सवान् प्रयच्छन्ति तयेनं पुनः सुवन्ते राज्याय देवसूराजा भवति ओम तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात् ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामिने नमो नमः सर्वोपचार पूजार्थे सर्वापराधक्षमापनार्थे समस्तमंगलप्राप्त्यर्थे कर्पूरनीराजनं संदर्शयामि सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः कर्पूरनीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि
Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. Hinduism is the science of cosmic beings manifesting all the best things for human beings. Understand? Hinduism is not land grabbing, nation grabbing, power grabbing, human grabbing ideology or principle or manual. Please be informed. As the common world understands religion, a common world understands religion with a lot of load. How so many crimes committed in the name of religion and how many religious books have allowed it or even sometimes encouraged it. With all that load, common man understands religion. But I want the common man, whole humanity to understand Hinduism is unique because it is absolute life positive. The fundamental core principles of Hinduism, neither land grabbing nor brainwashing or trying to grab the human beings or trying to become power center or kind of an ideology or philosophy established by somebody to have control over others. Nothing of this. Hinduism is purely cosmic beings bringing all the best things of the cosmos and gifting it to human beings. Understand? First fundamental truth. The way the cosmic beings exist. For example, I'll start with Ganapati. Understand? Ganapati is actually a living being. Don't think he is just some principle or some artist. Some artist visualized, painted, drawn, some fantasy. No. Please understand, Ganapati is a living being, cosmic being. He uses multi-level bodies. He can use anytime a physical body made out of bone, flesh, the bodies we have, we all have this kind of body. He can assume anytime this kind of body and connect with all of us. And he can assume, see, there are 14 levels of bodies. Stula Sarira, the body which all of us have, physical body. Then Prana Sarira, the body made out of the pure pranic energy, the life energy. Next, Mano Sarira, the body made out of cognitions, principles, thought currents. Then Sukshma Sarira, body made out of core emotions. Then Karana Sarira, body made out of cause, causal principles of cosmos. Like this, there are 14 levels of bodies. The good news I have is all of us can use all these 14 levels of bodies. The ultimate, the Parama, superconscious Sarira, I call it Divya Sarira or Parama Shiva Sarira, the Parama Sarira. These 14 level bodies, Ganapati can use all these 14 level bodies at any time by his will. is a living being. Same way, Paramashiva. Living being. He can listen, answer, respond, connect. He can do everything in cosmic scale. All these cosmic beings live in a space complementing each other in absolute oneness, in absolute sync. With the cosmic logic. Understand? If two persons exist, conflict has to exist is binary logic. It's a human level. Even within one person, too much of conflict is demonic level. But infinite beings, absolute oneness, not only no conflict, complementing each other. That is the space Kailasa. Understand? These great beings sharing the ultimate truths, gifts, possibilities to the human beings is Hinduism. That's all. I am defining Hinduism in just nutshell. Listen. See how we exist physically with this physical body, how we exist physiologically, how we exist psychologically, how we exist mentally, how we exist emotionally, how we exist consciously. In multi levels, how we exist and how cosmos exists and how we can have the best relationship with the cosmos and how nature around us exists, how we can have the best relationship with the nature and how we can all complement each other. Coexist and complement each other. I tell you, Hinduism has no aliens. The idea of aliens is stupidity. We regularly had visitors, relationships including sexual relationship and marriage relationship with interplanetary and interdimensional beings. Some of the Western countries call the other country people as aliens. When I heard that word, I was shocked. Hey, in Hindu tradition, Narada comes regularly to planet Earth. Ramba, Menaga, Urvasi regularly come to planet Earth and human beings fall in love with them. They fall in love with human beings and get married, give birth to kids. We don't call them aliens. The idea of aliens does not exist in Hinduism because the whole cosmos is a home. There is a beautiful verse. Mata cha Parvati Devi Pita Devo Maheshwara Bandava Sivabhaktascha Swadesho Bhuvanatrayam. Mother is Parvati, father is Paramashiva. All Shiva Bhaktas are my near and dear ones. And all the three worlds, Bhuvanatrayam, I should say that the three layers of cosmos is my home country. Is my home country. Swadesho Bhuvanatrayam. So where are the aliens? The idea of aliens does not exist in Hinduism. That is why the idea of land grabbing, country grabbing, nation grabbing, power grabbing, all that does not exist in Hinduism. The idea of lobbying, becoming power center, converting a nation, using fear or greed, all that does not exist in Hinduism, because Hinduism is all about the whole universe coexisting. That is why I say you need to understand Hinduism a little bit. You can't use the word religion as you understand as per Oxford Dictionary on Hinduism. Hinduism is far beyond that. It's a cosmic principles shared, gifted to the human beings from cosmic beings, from the cosmos itself. These great beings, how they exist complementing each other, how the cosmic beings exist complementing each other, how the intense oneness among them is powerful, radiating, extremely, extraordinarily. And how understanding cosmic logic can make our lives more comfortable, happy, blissful, luxurious. I tell you, even one or two principles, ideas of cosmic logic, if you grasp internally, the very brain structure, physical structure will change. Not just the way you cognize things, the very physical structure of the brain will change for better. Just one principle. You don't have death. You just move to another body. This one principle. It's actually a reality. Understand? You have only one birth. You are born and you are dead. This is binary logic. Stupid. Too cheap. Too poor. Too mediocre. This one birth theory is such absolute mediocre. In scientific age, people should not be caught in this stupid superstition of one birth theory. One birth theory is superstition. Understand? Just if you cognize this multiple births, your vision for your life is just expanded. Fundamental principles to understand the cosmic logic is Upanishads. See, this cosmic logic, how the cosmos functions. Hinduism is cosmic constitution. If you want to live in a country you need to understand that country's constitution. If you want to live powerfully in the cosmos, you need to understand the cosmic constitution. Why do you think in every country lawyers are the most powerful people? Because they understand the cosmic, they understand that country's constitution. And they know, because of their knowledge about the country's constitution, they have the power to play with it. So they become powerful. If you understand the cosmic constitution, you become powerful in the whole cosmos. I tell you, I have seen at least double-digit number of people who have realized the cosmic constitution, just attuned themselves with cosmic logic, and the kind of the power and grace they radiated, oh God. I have seen politicians from many countries, many races, but the kind of the power and grace and joy and fulfillment this cosmic constitution masters radiate. The kind of the grace, the great siddhas, enlightened beings I have met in my life, they radiate. The powerfulness they radiate because of their mastery over the cosmic logic, cosmic constitution, unimaginable. I tell you guys. Even if you understand one or two cosmic logic and internalize, like this theory of reincarnation, I should say not theory, the truth of reincarnation and truth of the source material of all of us, truth of the action and reaction as per the cosmos, the karma, cosmic logic, as per the cosmic logic, actions and reactions and effects and side effects, the karma, theory of karma. Just these few basic cosmic principles, if you understand, you will get out of all your worst delusions. I tell you, fear is the worst OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. The worst OCD with which you are suffering is fear. You can just like that make all fears irrelevant in your life if you understand this few basic cosmic principle. See, the stuff out of which all of us are made. Even if you intellectually grasp, one of the worst OCD all of us have is constantly getting into delusionary illusionary, tasty, spicy fears and logically justifying those fears make us think for future and keep us safe. This is the most foolish delusion, I tell you. You having fear is one layer of sickness, OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. You logically convincing all your fears are good for you, so you will be highly alert and your fears are going to make your life better. You are gone case, lose better. You have gone to the delusion layer. Fear convinces its existence in you is good for you is delusion. When you understand the stuff, material, fabric out of which you are made, fear will become irrelevant in your life. The OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, fundamental OCD, the OCD with which largest number of human beings are suffering is fear. Fear is OCD. Understand? Obsessive compulsive disorder. Even if you intellectually start analyzing the stuff, fabric out of which we are all made, fear will start becoming irrelevant to you. First thing, we are all made of a stuff called consciousness. Ishavasya idagum sarvam. First Upanishad, first verse. I tell you. Science is slowly catching up. Recently I read an article where they are trying to establish very powerfully the whole universe itself is a giant brain. I'll project the article link. I want all of you to read this link. The universe itself is a giant brain and it may be conscious, says scientists. The physicists, scientists researching on consciousness as a universal force, a broad field referred to as panpsychism. They are coming to a conclusion. The universe itself is a giant brain and it may be conscious. Now only scientists are trying to tell it may be conscious. I don't know how many thousands of years before, the first statement our rishis make is Idagum sarvam, Ishavasya idagum sarvam, means conclusion. They are not saying may be conscious. No, it is conclusion. I tell you. Brain of a human being which can internalize, which has understood this one truth. The whole, whatever exists, we are all made out of a fabric called consciousness. Alive, living, responsible and able to respond, perceive, exist, respond, survive, expand. We are all made of that fabric called consciousness. I tell you, the human being who has not grasped this cosmic principle, the human being who has grasped this cosmic principle by internalizing and doing manana, shravana, manana, nididhyasana, listening, internalizing and start manifesting, the brain shape will be different. I am not talking about just the brain, the way brain functions. The physical shape of the brain will be changed when you understand and internalize, manifest the cosmic principle. Soon, people, scientists who are working in the field of neurology, with their help, I myself will establish this truth. When you listen and internalize and manifest cosmic logic, cosmic principles. Not only the way your brain functions, even the physical hardware, the size and shape and the way the brain exists becomes better and different. Different and better. Please understand. Studying Upanishads, internalizing cosmic logic and cosmic principles directly makes your balance sheet better. Your energy levels high. The way you exist, it makes your life more comfortable, more luxurious, more happy, more blissful and more powerful. I am a being from Kailasa, the space of cosmos where cosmic beings lives complementing each other, not only no contradiction, complementing each other in absolute oneness. I am here to share all the best things from Kailasa to all human beings. Superconscious breakthrough, the greatest way to exist within you and with others. The principles of relationship with you, with the cosmos, with the universe, with the nature and the cosmic beings whom we call in Hindu tradition Devas. And the great, extraordinary DNA, the highest tree DNA is Kalpavriksha, highest animal DNA is Airavata, highest human possible DNA is Paramashiva himself manifesting as Arunagiri Yogeshwara. I am here to gift all this to human beings. Understand, Hinduism is all about the cosmic beings coming to human planet and sharing all these great principles, powers, this whole thing to human beings, mapping it to the level of human conscious understanding and making it as user friendly and lifestyle for all human beings. That's all. I think I have put Hinduism and my mission in nutshell form. I have put literally the whole Hinduism and my mission in nutshell. In nutshell form, I have presented an initial introduction. Now, I will really make you all cognize this truth. Sit with me. Paramashiva, myself, will manifest in all of you as Dakshinamurti, Guru, the ultimate Guru principle. And make you all understand all the great truths today I revealed in the satsang step by step. I will make the worst OCD with which you are suffering, obsessive compulsive disorder, fear, irrelevant in your life. That's my commitment to all of you. So you can just raise yourself to the next level of existence.
ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्।
You need to understand, people who are trying to kill Hinduism are actually committing suicide. End of Hinduism is end of humanity. As long as these Hindu principles are kept alive, more number of people understand and practice, better for humanity. Hinduism is not land grabbing, brainwashing, converting, terroristic, power-centric religion. Hinduism is making you understand the cosmic logic, cosmic constitution, and making the coexistence more complementing each other instead of contradicting each other or conflicting with each other. Stop the Hindu Holocaust to save the planet Earth and humanity.
ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धीच प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात् ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये च विद्महे ज्ञानहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो धी च प्रचोदयात्
The Dula Vara Seva is an offering of donation of materials donation, dana, offering of various things described by the Agamas, offerings of things that people work very hard for in their life, food like rice, jaggery, and all the way up to the valuable things such as silver and gold as well. In history, the first ever gold tulavaram was offered to Bhagavan Sri Krishna in the Dwapara Yuga. Krishna plays a leela in this story to describe the deeper dimension to the Tulabhara Seva. The wives of Krishna, Satyabhama and Rukmini, always wanted Krishna for themselves. Satyabhama wanted for her own to have Krishna's love and attention, and Rukmini wanted Krishna for the various kingly duties as far as they have to do together as king and queen. The story goes that Satyabhama wanted to make sure that Krishna only keeps his time for her and no one else. And she asks sage Narada, a devotee of Krishna, to give her a solution. So he suggests that she and Krishna should perform a vrata, an austerity, where they would do rituals together, worship together, and after that offer a donation to a Maharishi. So Satyabhama asks, what is it that you are demanding as a donation? And Narada says that the donation needs to be giving the husband away. The Satyabhama is shocked by this and says, like, how can I do that? I actually want the opposite of that to happen to me. He's saying, of course, Narada says, of course you cannot do that. How about you keep Krishna on the Tulabharam on one side, and on the other side, against his weight, offer dana, donation of gold, physical gold. She agrees and pridefully even says that for the wealth that I have, Krishna, I can offer 1,000 Krishnas to you. So the Maharishi and Satyabhama approach Krishna, and Krishna agrees. And both the Satyabhama and Krishna do the pujas and rituals before the dana is done. And then Krishna is taken to the Tulavaram, and Krishna joyfully, playfully sits on one side of the Tulavaram. And on the other side, Satyabhama starts keeping her gold. She starts, as we know, the gold keeps on the size of the gold keeps on increasing on one side, whereas on this side, Krishna's side of the scale refuses to lift. All of the gold of Satyabhama is emptied onto one side, yet Krishna's side of the scale refuses to lift. And Satyabhama becomes extremely desperate and starts asking all the other wives also to participate, otherwise she would have to give away Krishna to Narada. So it so happens that she is unable to do, or even with all the other wives' gold, Krishna's side of the scale refuses to lift. Narada says, okay then, I have my dana, it is Krishna himself. And he takes Krishna and goes away joyfully, singing and telling everybody that Krishna is now his. Satyabhama goes again to Narada and says, where is it that I have gone wrong? What is it that I didn't understand when it came to this offering? And Narada comes back and says, do you think that Krishna is just a physical body that you can keep with you all your life? Krishna is Parandhama himself. He is the cosmic being. Such a being cannot be outweighed by a small material gold. The cosmos moves, Parandhama moves and happens for the devotion of the devotee. He manifests and saves the devotee and brings the devotee to him. So only Rukmini will be able to understand and know what that devotion is. Satyabhama realizes her mistake, goes to Rukmini Devi and asks and first seeks forgiveness for wanting to keep Krishna only for herself, and asks her to help to get back Krishna to them. Rukmini, knowing that in her everyday rituals, that in offering a tulasi leaf to Krishna, his grace and his presence is immediately felt and manifests. So she knows this. So to win Krishna back, Rukmini comes to the Tulabharam. Krishna is seated on the other side, and Rukmini places a single tulasi leaf on the other side of the scale, and Krishna's side of the scale simply lifts. So remembering the same context and the same space with which Rukmini held Bhagavan Krishna, let us also remember our Bhagavan and offer the Tulabhara Seva today. Nityananda.
Nityananda, we will now enter into the sacred rituals of the offering of Tulabharam. The first offering of Tulabharam is being done by Tuk Chow Leong and family. The offering of Guda Tulabharam, offering of Jaggery as Tulabharam. Om Nityanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Om Mamopatta Samasta Duritakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Prityartham Adya Purvokta Yevam Guna Visheshena Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhatithau Ma Nitya Aparichedyananda Namnyaha Ma Yoshi Namnyaha Ma Kari Choli Min Namnyaha Aya Cho Kim Cheong Namadheyasya Ma Cho Pui Yong Namnyaha Aya Cho Tuk Yong Namadheyasya Sakutumbasya Cha Manasepsita Sakala Sadabhishta Kamyartha Siddhyartham Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Prasadena Sakutumbasya Jnana Vairagya Jivan Mukti Praptyarthancha Shri Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Gudatula Bharam Karishye. राजाधिराजाय प्रसह्यसाहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारतारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। देवी स्वरूपाय भगवती नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमो नमः। कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि, रक्षान् धारयामि। The next Tulabhar offering is being done by Manitya Shraddha Rupananda and family. The offering of Gudad Tulabharam, the offering of Jaggery as a Tulabharam at the feet of His Divine Holiness Swamiji. Om Mamopatta Samasta Duritakshaya Dwara Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Prityartham Adya Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshena Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhatithau Manitya Shraddha Rupananda Namnyaha Michael Klein Namadheyasya Alexia Boris Namnyaha Lionel Boris Namadheyasya Marin Gueder Namnyaha Lucia Lee Clary Namnyaha Vincent Lee Clary Namadheyasya Laurie Kuitel Namnyaha Camel Kyrgyzstan Namnyaha Julius Namadheyasya Sakutumbasya cha Manasepsita Sakala Sadabhishtakamyartha siddhyartham Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Prasadena Sakutumbasya Jnana Vairagya Jivan Mukti Praptyarthancha Shri Sarvadeva Devi Sarupa Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Gudatula Bharang Karishye. तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। सत्यदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि, रक्षां धारयामि। Nityananda. Now, the next offering of Tulabharam at the sacred divine lotus feet of His Divine Holiness Swamiji is being offered by Shri Umesh Hari and family. The offering of Tandula Tulabharam, offering of rice as Tulabharam. Om Mamopatta Samasta Duritakshaya Dwara Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Prityartham अद्य पूर्वोक्त एवं गुणविशेषेण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ नित्यानन्दगोत्रोद्भवस्य विशाखा नक्षत्रे तुलाराशौ जातस्य उमेश हरि नामधेयस्य आश्लेषा नक्षत्रे जातायाः अनुहरि नाम्न्याः आश्लेषा नक्षत्रे जातस्य निशान्त हरि नामधेयस्य स्वाति नक्षत्रे तुलाराशौ जातायाः प्रिया नाम्न्याः रेवती नक्षत्रे जातस्य रोहन हरि नामधेयस्य रोहिणी नक्षत्रे जातस्य वरुण हरि नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य च मनसेप्सित सकल सदभीष्टकाम्यार्थसिद्ध्यर्थम् भगवच्छ्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन्मुक्तिप्राप्त्यर्थञ्च श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव तण्डुलतुलाभारं करिष्ये। तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तम् अनुभाति सर्वं सत्यभासा सर्वमिदं विभाति कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि, रक्षां धारयामि। The next offering of Tulabharam is being offered at the feet of His Divine Holiness Swamiji. by Ehan Kamath and family the offering of Tandula Tulabharam, the offering of rice as Tulabharam. ओम ममोपात्त समस्त दुरितक्षय द्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रीत्यर्थम अद्य पूर्वोक्त एवं गुण विशेषेण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ नित्यानंद गोत्रोद्भवायाः सोना कामत्नाम्न्याः विनय कामत्नामधेयस्य येहन् कामत्नामधेयस्य हंस कामत्नामधेयस्य एवान कामत्नामधेयस्य सुनंदा पंगरकर नाम्न्याः शरद पंगरकर नाम्न्याः कोको नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य च मनसेप्सित सकल सदभीष्टकाम्यार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं च श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव तंडुल तुलाभारं करिष्ये। ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतो यमग्निः तमेव भान्तम् अनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं तारतारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षान् धारयामि। The next offering of Tulabhara Seva is being offered by Nityaramani and family. The offering of Tandula Tulabharam, the offering of rice as Tulabharam at the sacred divine lotus feet of His Divine Holiness Swamiji. Om ममोपात्त समस्त दुरितक्षय द्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रीत्यर्थम अद्य पूर्वोक्त एवं गुण विशेषेण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ नित्यानंद गोत्रोद्भवायाः मूला नक्षत्रे जातायाः नित्यरमणी नाम्न्याः आर्द्रा नक्षत्रे जातस्य श्रीकांत यनमन्द्रा नामधेयस्य अनुराधा नक्षत्रे जातायाः ईशा यनमन्द्रा नाम्न्याः पूर्व फल्गुनी नक्षत्रे जातस्य केशव यनमन्द्रा नामधेयस्य मृगशिरा नक्षत्रे जातायाः गंगारमणी नाम्न्याः अनुराधा नक्षत्रे जातायाः अनंतलक्ष्मी नाम्न्याः उत्तराभाद्रपद नक्षत्रे जातस्य कृष्णाय नमन्द्रा नामधेयस्य ब्लिस् भैरव नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य च मनसेप्सित सकल सदभीष्टकाम्यार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम् भगवच्छ्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुंबस्य ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन्मुक्तिप्राप्त्यर्थं च श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूप भगवच्छ्री नित्यानंद परमशिव तण्डुलतुलाभारं करिष्ये। ओम सोमो वा ये तस्य राज्यमादत्ते यो राजासन् राज्यो वा सोमेन यजते देवसुवामेतानि हवीगंषि भवन्ति स एतावन्तो वै देवानागं सवाः स एवास्मै सवान् प्रयच्छन्ति तयेनं पुनस्वन्ते राज्याय देवसूराजा भवति। ओम श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि, रक्षां धारयामि। ओम
I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam. Living and radiating the state, space, bliss, powers, being, superconsciousness and Kailasa of Paramashiva, the eternal bliss. Paramashivoham, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.